Hello to everybody. This is my next and last video about my guitars. I now have everyone covered. And my last one is my second AS200 from Ibanez from the 80s. It's an 82 model. And this means it's similar to the famous 81 that became famous with John Scofield because he played it for so long and still plays it. So there are some differences to the 86 that's hanging on the wall there, which you maybe checked out in my former videos. Some build differences like a different pick guard. It's a thicker pick guard and it has a binding. The knobs I think are much better on this one because the scale is easier to read. You know? These simple things, it's so easier to work with an instrument when you can read the scale. So I don't know what Ibanez thought about changing this, Anyway, here the tunematic bridge is different. The newer ones I think have a better one because they have these screws that go down, and you can fix the position of the bridge. On this guitar, when I change the strings, and I always change all strings at once, I have to be careful that the tunematic stays in the place as I want, because this would fall off. So that's better on the newer ones. On this guitar I had to change the mechanics too, because the old ones were falling apart. There was nothing I could do, so I had to change them, and I had to re-drill a second hole there, which is a shame, but I couldn't find the original ones, especially original ones who are working properly. So, but these mechanics are Ibanez and they are very good, so they are stable and everything is fine. Saddle is not original, that's a bone one. Someone did this replacement, I got it that way. But I like this. This metal saddle that they built, I don't know. I think this one is a fatter and a warmer sounding saddle. So the question for me is always, why do they sound different? Because it's the same pickup, it's the same guitar, and it's laminated wood. So where is the difference coming from? I think it's not by the pickup, because when you play these guitars, you can hear that the 86 one sounds different already acoustically. So it has to be something built wood, I don't know. In the end of the video I will compare them. So I give you some sounds of this one now. All the positions, everything's on 10, and at the end of the video I bring back my 86 one, and I'm giving you a comparison in the sounds from acoustic to electric to distorted. Okay, let's start. Front pickup, everything's on 10. I don't use this switch here. The switch is for the front pickup, and you can split the coils or you can use them parallel. I have no use for these sounds. They are not bad sounds, but it's just when I play a semi-acoustic, I don't need them. So I don't show this now. I don't engage this switch. I did it on my 86. So for those of you who never heard this guitar, you can hear the differences in the other video from the 86 guitar. Okay, so yeah, front pickup, everything's on 10. Next is middle position, both pickups. And bridge position. Okay, next is with a little distortion. As always, I use my Wampler Dual Fusion for the distorted sounds. Middle position. And the bridge. And maybe with a little bit more distortion. Middle position. And front pickup. Okay. So normally I roll back the tone knob a little bit on both pickups to about 7. So clear sound, front pickup, first everything's on 10. So you see when I roll back the tone knob, it's getting much softer, and that's the sound I normally use when I play. So, for me, this early 80s AS200 is my main guitar when I play jazz or fusion, let's say, because I think it's one of the best ES type, semi-hollow type guitars ever built. And I had an 68 ES335, and I played a lot of 335s, and I still have a McCarthy Archtop 2 from PRS, which is a very expensive guitar, and I still like this one more. And the best is I got this very cheap compared to the prices they are asking here in Europe, or especially here in Austria. So it's a little odd for me, you know, that I have such an expensive PRS and I still pick out the Ibanez, but I like this guitar more. And when I listen to the PRS acoustically, and I made a video about this guitar too, the acoustic quality of this guitar is perfect. It's better than the Ibanez, but still, when I play a gig, I like this one more. And maybe it's about the pickups. So we will see. I will change the pickups on the PRS and make a second video if there is an improvement or if I pick it out more again. We'll see. So let's do the compare now to the 86 one. I'm starting out with acoustic sound, just the guitar, and I hope this translates to YouTube and you can hear the differences on the YouTube audio, because as everybody knows it's compressed, and maybe you have to use better speakers and not your laptop or your iMac speakers so that you can hear the difference. What I can say here in the room, it's there, everyone would hear it, but it's not a big difference. It's not that there are two totally different guitars, but you can hear the difference. Well, I hope you can hear it too. See. So back to amplification, I go, everything's on 10 and on both guitars. Just a clear sound, and I turn off the delay, just a little reverb. Okay. I mean, here in the room it's totally obvious that the 82 sounds much warmer. So next is middle position. Last is bridge. I'm starting on the 86 now. Yeah, it's on the front pickup and on the bridge pickup that this one sounds warmer and fuller. So last I am using the front pickup again, and I turned back the tone knob to 6.5, and because I think that's maybe the when you play some kind of jazz style, that's maybe the way you use this guitar, the front pickup and a little turned back on the tone knob, you know, a little rolled off. So it's so difficult to read the scale on these pots. So, okay. Okay, I hope this comparison helps and you get an idea and maybe a little help when you're looking for an Ibanez AS200 for yourself. For me, it's clear, try to get an earlier one, they sound better. I don't know about the 70s, 79 models, but the early 80s I tried are all better guitars. And I think it's worth to pay the extra money because they cost a little bit more, but it's not that much, and it's worth the difference. So for now, this is the last one of my guitars, the last video for my guitars, and I hope you enjoyed this series. And I will add a lesson this weekend about chords, about drop 2 chords. So if you like my stuff, give me a thumb up, subscribe to my channel, Feel free to ask some questions and see you again. Bye bye.